Hello, in today's video we're going to use application Flowy14 to write an algorithm that for a given circle radius it determines its circumference and area and then prints the result. So let's click into application Flowy14 and to clear the previous project we just click on projects. We will see a right hand side menu and just click clear, new, and then projects again to hide the menu. So now that we have cleared the dashboard, we can begin to design our flow. You can choose the commands from our left hand side menu, you can search for them manually, or you can use this search option. To begin the design of your flow, you will always use the start command first, and then to it we'll need an input command, so just type in the word input and it should come up as one of the first commands. Next we'll need four mathematical commands, so just type in the word math. They do come in with the plus sign as an addition algorithm by default, but you can change it while you have it highlighted to any of the actions below. So in this case we need multiplications, and we need multiplication command four times, so we'll need 3 more of these. So add and turn into multiplication, and the plus sign turns into multiplication. So 2 more of these commands, and multiply, and 1 more. Okay, we need 4 of these multiplication commands because the first 2 are calculating the circumference area of the circle, and the second 2 are calculating the area of the circle. And to finalize our flow, we'll need 2 output commands, so just type in the word output. And the second. So once you've designed your flow and you're ready to close it, off, just add the command end. Alright, so we've designed our flow, and now because we are using formulas such as the circumference formula 2 pi r, we'll need to add the digit 2 here. So type into the first mathematical command and into the blue area, which is the inbound indicator, inbound data connector. So we'll need the digit 2. Enter, and then we'll need to add r pi for the formula 2 pi r. So pi is the number 3.14. Enter. So we have our formula 2 pi, and then it is times the radius. So the radius will connect it here. So this is our radius, the input indicator, the input command. So through its outbound data connector, click into it, and you will see the many available inbound data connectors. So as mentioned, we'll need to connect it over here to the second mathematical command through its inbound data connector, as this will complete the formula 2 pi times r times radius. And then what we need to do, we need to actually obtain the result. So we need to multiply the 2 pi times r. We need to connect this command into this command. So type into this command into its outbound data connector, and into the radius command into its inbound data connector. Okay, so once you click off of the chart, you'll see off of the flow, you'll see the yellow lines indicating which commands have been connected. So now moving on to the calculation. So this is calculation of our circumference, these 2 mathematical commands, and the second 2 mathematical commands are calculating our area. So we'll need to connect, this is radius squared, or radius times radius. So we need to connect our radius here, which is the input command, to both of the inbound data connector. So let's click into our radius or input command into the outbound data connector and connect it to both of these inbound data connector to write or code radius times radius. Okay, so again, clicking off of the flow will clearly indicate with the yellow lines how your commands have been connected so far. So now that we have our radius square, we need our pi over here. So we'll add to the next mathematical command into its inbound indicator the pi number, so 3.14. Enter. And now we need to perform the multiplication of the radius squared times pi. So we need to connect this command of radius squared or radius times radius to the pi command. So click into it and into its outbound indicator, and then we'll connect it to our inbound indicator on the pi command. Alright, so we have entered two of our formulas to calculate the circumference and the area, and now we just need to print them. So we need to connect them to their corresponding output commands. So the first result, we'll click into it and into its outbound indicator, the circumference, and we'll connect it to its first corresponding output command through the inbound data connector. And then similarly we'll connect the result for calculating the area of the circle. So click into its result, into its one and only available outbound data connector, and connect it to the only available output command with its inbound data connector. So now that we have designed our flow, added our formulas, and connected our commands, we can click run to execute the flow. And this input command is asking us to enter the radius. So let's see, in our case, let's say the radius will be 6. Enter. So as you can see, the 2 pi times radius, we have that result, circumference, the area, the radius times radius, 6 times 6, 36, times par 113.0.4, 113.04, and then both results have been printed. So this comes to a conclusion that we used the application Flowy14 to write an algorithm that for any given radius, which is 6 in our case, determines its circumference and area and then prints both results. Thank you.